Hey, welcome back to Bandwagon Fans. I'm Jeff,
I'm Jason.
and what are we going to be watching tonight, Jason?
Solo, a Star Wars story, official movie teaser trailer.
That's right. So last night during the Super Bowl, we got the teaser to the teaser. Personally, I was a little underwhelmed by it, but I'm looking forward to watching the. It's not even a full trailer. I think this is just another teaser.
You didn't like that postcard scene at the very end with Chewbacca and his arm around Han?
No, that was no. That was not a "We're Home, Chewie" moment. Now, before we hit play on this, what do you need to see from this to be on the Solo hype train?
Well, you know what? All the familiarity is there. I think we know this. There's Lando, there's the Falcon, you got Chewie, you got Han. You know what? I would like to see a lot of that, how Han went from the Imperial forces, if he is in fact a trooper for the Empire, into what he was doing with the smuggling, how he got to get familiar with the bounty hunters, the Hutts, all that kind of scene. That's really what I'm kind of interested in, is his kind of scoundrelness, kind of what made him what he was, what gave him the reputation of being Han Solo. The Kessel Run, for example, maybe have that in the movie, how he broke that record. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe, some stuff that kind of puts the bits together, not just kind of a solo movie for the sake of cashing in on a Han Solo movie.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I pretty much did everything you said. Want to see a good story, but from this teaser trailer, we're probably not gonna get an idea of what the story is. So
that's only about 40 seconds longer, I think.
I'm gonna get these started real quick, and all right.
I've been running scams in the streets since I was 10.
Just hustling for a living. Corvette Summer.
So he's in a land speeder. He's driving.
For having a mind of my own.
He's gonna bullseye womp rats.
I'm gonna be a pilot.
Alright, I know that.
Best in the galaxy.
There's the Falcon,
Hey kid,
and
I'm putting together a crew.
Oh my god, Suicide Squad or the Avengers?
You in?
Two bandanas. You notice that there?
so there's Chewie.
A new droid of some kind. Fifth Element.
What is this? Canto Bite? Canto Blight?
Right.
What you really are. What's that? Get ready.
Okay, so it's a little bit expanded from what we saw last night. So we see, it looks like a Star Destroyer.
That's Lando there in the cockpit, I'm assuming, with him. He's got
Yep.
this mustache. Memorial Day.
All right, so we're gonna pause this guy, get ready to probably watch this again here in a moment. So a little bit more than we saw last night. First
You know what? A
reaction.
lot of that Imperial stuff that was in the trailer last night really wasn't focused on in this one.
They didn't touch it at all.
It was just kind of like he's rebellious.
Yeah. So from what we saw from the Super Bowl trailer to this, it's almost like two completely different stories.
Yeah, that's what it seems. It seems like they just did a quick edit job on something like the last 12 hours maybe.
Maybe Lord and Miller directed last night's trailer, and this was Ron Howard's trailer.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah. So,
But
did this sell you? Did this trailer sell you on the movie?
absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, I saw nothing that changed my opinion. I mean, I'm gonna get a team together. That's a very familiar line. All right, I thought immediately this scene, Robert Downey Jr. going to General Ross at the end of Hulk.
Yeah.
Putting together a team.
Putting together a team. Suicide Squad. Now,
So it's like, is it all about teams now? Are all of these solo Star Wars movies about forming teams? I mean, is that what we're doing now? Is that where we're going, Disney? It's all about teams? Not even Disney, just franchises in general. I don't know about that. That has me kind of like, we got some cliches going. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna back this up. Let's watch it one more time.
All right. You did notice though the little tweak on the bandolier strap. He had kind of a crisscross.
No, I missed
thing
that.
going.
So this time, let's look
Yeah.
for some of those details. All right, I'm gonna back what we're watching up.
There wasn't that scene with the Imperial Guard asking him like what's his specialties were.
All right. So here we go again. We're gonna watch this again. This time we're gonna pay a little more attention to the details.
I was kicked out of the flight academy. For having
Kicked out of the flight academy, so we got a little Maverick going on. No, not that he was ever kicked out, but
a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Was that the Falcon? It looked like cleaner. You notice that?
I'm putting together a crew.
well, from what I've heard, like the Falcon, this is the unadulterated Falcon. This is before Han Solo dirtied it,
Exactly.
so it's gonna be cleaner.
So right, but
before
you
its
know, you notice it,
modifications,
right? You
yeah.
know, yeah, it is something that they. This bar is that on Tatooine too, or it's another planet, I would think, but another. Well, he's just a barfly, I guess, eh?
I guess.
What's that?
So again, no sense of the story, and
It's a solo story.
Get ready.
and here's one problem with going back to these prequels and doing these stories beforehand. How are we going to get invested in this little love relationship? They
Did
got
you notice the
going on?
dice, by the way?
Were they there?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, the mysterious dice that
Now, is that girl that's with him the same girl that in the deleted scenes of Episode 4 he was macking on in Mos Eisley?
I don't know. Yeah, so look.
No Greedo, no Boba Fett.
All right, so we want this movie to be good. We're grew up with Star Wars, definitely a fan, but there's some cause to be concerned, and I don't know if it's supposed to be a love story. How are we going to get behind that, knowing that it's not going to last, and the one we want him, he's going to hook up with the princess.
Does she come in between him and Chewbacca, and Chewie does something he regrets years later?
I think I've seen that movie. We
yeah.
might cover that on another channel.
Maybe
though.
she leaves with Lando. You know, Lando is the suaver gentleman.
So, final thoughts. It looked better than the first little teaser they showed during the Super Bowl. There's definitely some things there that are going to be
Again, less Imperial stuff, more scoundrel stuff.
Yeah.
So, if Boba Fett's in it, obviously they're keeping that quiet. I don't blame them for that.
I hope Boba Fett's not in this movie.
Hey,
I want to see
Dude,
more.
Believe in them.
I want to see more Dengar. Anyways, that's our reactions to Solo, a Star Wars story teaser trailer part 2, I guess is what we're calling that. And once again, I'm Jeff.
I'm Jason.
Get on the bandwagon.